Big ass people running around like a
God.
little animal. That's what I pictured. And like when you turn the light on them, they like freak out.
I
Oh
watched
god.
the original movie that was based on, and it actually was pretty scary.
Oh well, yeah.
I didn't see the Del Toro movie. Was it any good?
It was. I mean, it scared me, but it doesn't take a lot to scare me. So I'm not a very
Oh,
good.
holy fuck!
There's a trailer out for his
Goddamn
new thing
point.
today, Crimson Peak.
Is
God.
it scary?
What is this?
No, I think it's supposed to be more of a scary movie. It's got, I know it takes place at Crimson Peak is like a manor. It's so the architecture is similar to what we're seeing in Resident Evil and stuff. It doesn't.
Oh
The
bless.
trailer didn't really scare me, but it seems like it probably is. I mean, it's him, so I definitely think it is a horror thing. I think the trailer just didn't show much. I know it's rated R. But it's got a good casting. It's got like Charlie Hunnam and Jessica Chastain and Tom Hiddleston and some other person that I
I
can't
know who
remember.
Tom Hiddleston is. You're fighting Gravemind.
I know, right? This fight is so fucking annoying because there's a way to make it super easy by making this chemical that just kills the boss almost immediately before you come in, but it would take longer, and we're trying to get through this quickly, so I'm just gonna shoot it.
Oh, Levito, tonight I'm gonna watch your favorite superhero movie last year.
Catwoman?
What? X-Men.
Oh, okay.
Days of Catwoman. Oh man. Oh god.
I forgot
Why?
that existed.
How could they do? It's not honestly. Do you know what? To me, it isn't even like I'm like against the idea of like Halle Berry playing Catwoman. That could probably work
Okay,
very
then.
well. But what they did though,
It
just
was just a bad. Like you couldn't even
Yeah.
do anything with that script. Like
No, that movie
that
was.
script should have been burned.
I remember I remember I saw that in the theater, and it was like, oh god, like the basketball scene. Does anyone remember that? It was so
That's how I felt
absurd.
like Daredevil though. It wasn't even what's his face's fault that everybody keeps blaming. Like if that script was just garbage.
Affleck.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
you
you
should
know, or
use that
maybe not
script for,
because like.
kindling. Like
Or maybe not because I've heard that like she was only in Days of Future Past because she was like contractually obligated to play Storm, I think, and she was completely unmotivated
She literally has one line in that whole movie.
in that whole
Who?
thing. I think Halle Berry, she plays Storm in the
Oh.
X-Men films, and I think they film more stuff that they cut, right?
They filmed. I don't know if she's in that extra stuff, but yeah, there's like another version of the movie.
Okay.
That's coming
That's
out.
actually the film. Okay, that's actually the film I'm talking about. I'm gonna watch
I
that
got
tonight.
so burnt
I just
out
saw.
on those movies.
You got burned out on
Yeah.
what?
Those X-Men movies. I haven't seen one since the second
Oh,
or third
it's
one.
Wesker.
I forgot which one.
Hold on,
My boy.
my boy.
Hmm?
What is it? Total global saturation?
Complete total global saturation or something. Complete
Yeah.
global saturation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that line from 5. Perfect.
What a cutie.
Hmm?
Everyone in this game is cute except for Barry. He's just like a dad.
He's literally a dad too, which is great. He's got 2 kids. I love that.
It says stars. For a minute I thought it said scarves.
Scarves. Just hipster like police unit. They all go to Hot Topic and call people basics. No, they go to Starbucks and get like the barista just draw I don't know, an amiibo in their latte. I don't know why they're drawing an amiibo specifically.
Oh man.
I am doing terrible though. That thing almost killed me. I like never get hit by that boss normally.
Robin would go fishing with Barry. Me too.
Barry.
I'd have a cookout with Barry.
I think I would comb. I
I'd
think I
go
would.
on a date with Wesker. Wait, no, I wouldn't. Holy shit, that was never mind.
You were gonna go on. No, we all heard it.
Right.
Hmm?
I think Wesker. I think Whisker only likes Chris. He's only
I do too.
he only goes
But
after the
so-
beefcake.
So I wonder if Wesker would. I wonder if he would side with Magneto or if he would like oppose him and try to take over the hood.
Are you thinking of Marvel vs. Capcom?
Oh man, that's totally a thing, Wesker and Magneto, or at least it should be. I wasn't even thinking of Marvel vs. Capcom when I made that joke, but yeah, that totally fits.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, I had a lot more ammo than I thought I did. This is like the point in the game where you get enough ammo where it's kind of broken. It doesn't look like I have a lot of ammo, but I do. But anyways,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Did you not get unlimited ammo? I thought.
Oh, I did. I have a handgun that has unlimited ammo, but I don't know.
Okay.
I better not use it because I'm not that casual. But
Mhm.
it's actually a really good weapon. But I also unlocked the unlimited ammo rocket launcher that like fires like really quickly last weekend. No, 2 weekends ago.
Nice.
Linear launcher, I think it's called.
I believe so. Love that rocket launcher.
The unlinear launcher, that's the Skyrim version. Um, Notice how every single RPG now has to be open world because of Skyrim?
Oh my God. If
Oh
I
yeah.
see one more, New Zelda looks like Skyrim. All right, shut up.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah, the
I
problem is that they're open and none of them actually play like Skyrim. As somebody who played quite a bit of Skyrim.
and I don't like Skyrim, so if they would not
Yeah,
play
I don't. Yeah, I didn't
Skyrim,
like Skyrim either.
I get why developers would chase after that because that game sold like 28 million copies, like literally. It was
I
like a.
don't like it.
I know, I
Honestly,
don't.
I don't. I think it is silly that it's attributed to Skyrim because Skyrim sold 20 million, but Assassin's Creed has been selling 10 million units per game. I think open world is just more popular, and open world is like if you do that, it's easy to illustrate that that the hardware is better, that you have more to do with it because you're making this big open environment that's probably if it's AAA, it's probably fairly high fidelity and it looks great, and it's just like when you put open world on the screen, open world looks like money, which is what you really want. I think it has a lot less to do with
Ah,
Skyrim.
God
Because
damn
when
it.
you get to the
And
actual design, very few of these games actually play really anything like Skyrim.
No, they don't.
a lot of them don't even feel like it's open. Like open world has just turned into like a buzz phrase.
Hmm.
Like it doesn't even seem like it means what it's
Skyrim with
supposed
guns, wasn't that
to mean
Far
anymore.
Cry that said
Yeah,
that?
it
That was
was.
the
And
biggest
that
one
is not how I would ever want to sell my game. My game is just like this game, but with this.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't remember
yeah.
all the racism in Skyrim, so I don't know if that comparison holds up.
Oh man.
Perfect.
Sky-
I do think I like the way that like Konami and the way that the Dragon Age guys did it, where instead of it being like a Grand Theft Auto where you have like all this open space and instead they break it up into zones where each there's one area that's
God
really
damn it!
big,
Get off me!
and
Fuck!
just another area that's really big.
There,
And they
there,
do
Got puppies.
there's something wrong with the PC port of this game because for some reason when you get grabbed like I just was, you probably are seeing it like right now, but you're just supposed to hit like A and then the mob get like if you keep hitting it, you'll just like throw the monster off. But in this fucking version, for whatever goddamn reason, God, I'm probably gonna die now because the goddamn hunter coming. Anyways, it doesn't work sometimes. It just so I'm just like have to sit there for the whole time while the dog tears up my health. Anyways,
So are you saying that I should wait till I get a PS4 to get this game?
no. Besides that, it's fine.
Okay. Good night, Lucas.
Night,
Yeah.
Lucas.
Oh, they're doing a live stream of that FF15 demo on Friday next week.
Oh, cool. Who is?
Yeah. Square is
Square?
themselves.
Oh.
Yeah, they're doing like it's like they said like it's like a tutorial thing. They're gonna do a playthrough of the demo. So I thought, well, that's cool because now I can watch that and then that'll like cement like decide whether or not I keep my Type Zero pre-order or whether I spend that $60 elsewhere.
You might just like I don't know. Since if you're not that interested in it, just wait till it gets a price cut. I absolutely love that game, so I want the collectors, and I'm not even gonna actually play it until like I don't know 4 months, 5 months later.
Oh,
So
because you're gonna
that's
get
the
it
reason.
without a PS4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want the collectors because I love that game so much. So,
For
but
me,
if you're not that interested, I would just like wait until it gets a
So
price
that's
cut.
why, honestly, like it has really almost nothing to do with the game itself. It's like the business around it. It's just like for me, it's just the concept of selling for $60 an old PSP game from 4 years ago, like with slightly touched up graphics, as a thing like tied to a demo. It's like I see what Square is trying to do, and it's difficult to swallow for me. But impressions like that the game is actually good and the characters are good. Like
Yeah.
I wanna play it. So I hope that they actually deliver on all those fronts and make it good. But it's like, and you know how the diehards are. They'll tell you like, no man, it's totally okay. And it's like, dude, Square Enix themselves has at least 4 or 5 HD collections on the market where you get like 2 or 3 games for $40 a pop. Like, don't tell
Yeah,
me this is a
they
big deal.
they know better. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, Square. I mean, more work went into remastering Kingdom Hearts than this
Mhm.
game.
Then there's
Clearly,
what's-
because
then it's-
they said
yeah.
they lost the original, so I can't imagine how much work had to go in to fixing the
Kingdom
first
Hearts,
game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but,
And then
it's
also just on
important.
top of that, like the HD version of Type Zero, like the lighting and stuff looks weird and makes the models. It's like you can tell that game when it was developed, it was built around the architecture of the PSP game, and they designed
Yeah.
a game that would look good on PSP. And to just go back and try to touch up the models and add this advanced lighting and not really tailor it to the hardware, they put out comparison screenshots, and the HD version of the screen will not look good, and you'll be like, guys. You got to do more than this. You can't like remastering something doesn't literally just mean make all the models more detailed and put an actual like lighting source in there. You got to actually get in there like with Resident Evil and get your hands a little dirty.
Now,
I know you don't like it, but you can wash them afterwards.
to be fair though, in that like this like you can't tell much on stream, but like there like that shark area, like it probably looked
Uh-huh.
fine to you, but it looked absolutely terrible on my TV. Like it looked so pixelated and ugly looking. No, the only excuse this game gets is that it was all 2D backgrounds. Like there's nothing they can do unless they do it entirely. But
But
go,
Kingdom Hearts was done really well, in
Kingdom
in
Hearts
my
looks
opinion.
fantastic. Yeah, that game
Yeah.
looks fantastic. The
So
sequel
we
to
know they're
looks bad.
capable.
Right.
yeah.
So,
So,
which is, I mean, it's the same
but
argument as whenever Square puts out a bad JRPG. It's like,
yeah,
I always say, Square is in such a rare position in that even though a lot of their staffers have left them, it isn't like a situation with Capcom or Sega where a lot of ex Capcom and Sega staff, they're mad at the company. Kamiya will never work with Capcom ever again for
yeah.
the rest of his career.
Mhm.
Mikami will never touch them again. They don't want to work with them, and it's not like that at Square. Like Matsuno has done stuff with them. They have a lot of freelancers.
Square has talent, yes.
work with
Yeah.
them. Square has talent, and even if they don't own them to the point where they're on like a monthly payroll where they're listed as like an employee of this company,
They're in good
they're
terms.
contractors. They're on good terms with them, and they still continually do projects with them. And the other three, even Konami, it's not like that. When the other companies lose a luminary, they truly lose them. Where like we're just straight up not making games with that person anymore at all. Period. Because
That,
whatever the corporate just pissed them off.
Getting
that's
it.
what's frustrating about Square. Square has talent. They have
Talent,
good
yeah.
people. They need to quit pretending like they don't. Use your
Yeah, it's
talent.
like
Yeah.
it's like you guys have got directors. Like there's no reason that
They're acting like
Toriel or
Nintendo.
whoever would like direct FF13 and then that'd be poorly received and then he'd go on to direct two more games. They have multiple great directors. There is no reason that somebody else should not take over that project and turn it into
Yeah.
something like worth recommending.
Yeah,
Square
there.
and Nintendo are secretly the same company.
The thing about Capcom as opposed to Square is the creative side and the business side of Capcom are like entirely separate entities. And like if you watch Kamiya's like Twitter, even like whenever like there's like a Capcom like 25th anniversary or something, like he'll
Yeah.
change his icon to something from like he's changed his icon to Beautiful Joe multiple times. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Anyways, and it's just like for them like the Evil Within is just a Resident Evil game. Like, you know, when you look at the Wonderful 101, like all of the characters in that are like references to like all the games Kamiya worked on. Like Wonder,
Yeah.
one of the Wonders looks like Dante, the other one looks like
Yeah.
Beautiful Joe. Like these,
Mhm,
they
yeah.
all love the games that Capcom works on. It's just
Oh, definitely.
the company has just the business side has just ruined them creatively. Like Clover Studios, that might be the single like most talented game studio in the world. You could make that argument, but like, oh, for fuck's sakes. Anyways,
But Kamiya talks about Okami all the time.
The top
Like,
one.
yeah,
I don't know.
like when I met Kamiya, like you know, like sometimes I think you'd figure like they wouldn't want to associate themselves with their past work or something
Yeah.
if they're, but like he was totally down with like me telling him that I played Resident Evil 2 like 300 times and it's like my favorite, like one of my like top 5 favorite games, and he signed the both discs and the book and the cover, and he wanted to talk about it. He wasn't like, you know, he still loves those things. It's just, yeah, the company's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I
And
see him, I'll be like, I love Okami so much. Like,
I would totally bring up Beautiful Joe because that was my thing when I was young. But I mean, I think like in Square's defense, I think they're starting to get it now because they put
yeah.
Yoshida on FF14, then they put this guy is on FF15, this new guy now, and it's like the stuff that like the thing with Nomura where he'd be in like Famitsu like every 2 weeks like saying vague things like, yeah man, versus
That
13
was so fucking annoying.
it's totally gonna be different, and he did that for like a decade. Square, you guys gotta stop letting directors do that. He cannot
I
do that.
think
He's got to deliver a game.
getting, like, whatever's going on with him, I think is a good thing. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
him kind of disappearing and stuff. Like, I know Nomura has like an army of fans, and I appreciate what he did while he was doing his thing, but I mean, not with 15, but with other titles.
He to me, he strikes me as like like sort of like the Ken Levine of the East. Like he's an he's an
Someone
auteur.
quote that on Twitter.
Someone put it on Twitter. He's an auteur. He's got all these great ideas, But as we have heard, he's not the best director because
Yeah,
he doesn't deliver, and he takes forever to make his games. And at a certain point, the company needs to send a producer or someone to that studio, to that director, and say, listen,